On January 16th, 2025, chaos hit the streets of Los Angeles. Around 20 dirt bike and ATV riders flooded the roads, popping wheelies, dodging traffic, and straight up ignoring every traffic law imaginable. But here's where things get wild. Mid-chase, they casually stopped at a gas station to refuel. One of them went live on Instagram, and the stunts didn't stop, even with multiple police units on their tail. But the real question is, can they actually outrun the cops? The pursuit started in East Los Angeles when officers spotted two dirt bikers riding along the roads.
Yeah, no helmet or anything.
Right out of the gate, the dirt bikers started weaving through traffic, dodging one police car, then a second. And yep, here comes the third.
Whoa!
It's like a real-life game of GTA. The chase goes on for a few intense minutes, but then, just when you think it's about to escalate, the ground units back off. Not because they gave up, but because the plan was to let things cool down a bit. Spoiler alert, that didn't happen.
Yeah, he's clearly on the phone now. He appears to be on speakerphone. I've also seen them look up into the sky, either at your chopper, assuming maybe, you know, you're the authorities, or just maybe looking out to see if that CHP or the sheriff's chopper's overhead.
Now here's the thing, these riders aren't clueless. They know they're being chased. They know there could be a police helicopter above, and they absolutely do not care. It's clear they're not trying to escape quietly. They're here to put on a show.
Then I did see the CHP airship when we were arriving as well.
There we go.
That was a CHP unit that just passed by. So we'll see if they try to get behind these guys again. It seems like when they're not behind them, they tend to slow down a little bit, drive a little bit better. So we'll see how much the CHP can do on this one. Yeah, and I just heard that officer that we saw, he says he can't chase them. He says, there's too much traffic, I need to cancel.
Even the officers chasing them were starting to realize the obvious. Trying to catch dirt bikers in this kind of traffic? Almost impossible. But still, the patrol cars give it one more shot, trying to box them in, block their path, anything to stop the madness.
Area to areas to join the chase, but like this is not going to happen right now because we saw how ineffective that is. Again, chasing them on a motorcycle sounds simply dangerous. There's another officer right there. Let's see what happens this time.
Yeah, so there's a CHP unit.
He's
that
quite
was
the
close.
position.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah, so picking up a little speed. Yeah, they saw that unit, so they're out of here.
It doesn't work. The riders slip through like it's nothing. It's clear. Traditional tactics aren't going to cut it. The police need a brand new plan. Meanwhile, the bikers keep cruising, casually pulling out their phones mid-chase, using GPS to find the fastest routes, chatting with each other like this is just another Sunday ride. But they're not alone for long, and things are about to shift.
Here's the exit. A lot of cars in lanes there.
Oh.
And look at this. We got, oh boy.
Oh,
we got
wow.
a group of them. So
wow.
They called for reinforcements, I guess,
my
5.
What is happening?
Well, now we have a better idea of who they were on the phone with,
yeah, there you go. Oh, look at this.
Oh.
It keeps growing.
At this point, things start getting downright silly. More dirt bikers appear out of nowhere, like the chaos is actually attracting reinforcements. What happens in the next few scenes might look funny, and yeah, some of it is, but make no mistake, this can go south real fast.
There's a few guys doing wheelies. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. And if they were dumb enough to come out here and join the pursuit, then they're all going to be detained when this pursuit comes to an end. But to make something that was already dangerous even more dangerous by adding more riders is beyond me.
The stunts don't stop, but after over an hour of chaos, they're finally running low on something, fuel. So what do? Pull over and refuel mid-chase. And to top it off, they play rock, paper, scissors to decide who pays. Yes, that's their biggest concern right now. Not the cops, not jail, just who's covering gas.
They really are getting gas. How can this be possible? Well, there's no units here.
Well, they haven't paid for anything yet.
We've got the helicopters overhead. Oh,
and he's going to pay. This
yeah,
one
so
is...
the friend is going to pay. Yeah, so the friend is going to pay, and they're going to try to get as much gas as they can before the units pull up. But again, we see the rider there on the white bike, he was just shaking his bike. So that's kind of what I was telling you earlier. They were going to try to shake it to try to get a little more gas in there.
There are more than a dozen people here on motorcycles, and look, he's got a new tank, and now he can do a wheelie. This is one of the most ridiculous things, Eliana, I have ever witnessed.
It's pretty ridiculous, but it's also very dangerous, and it changes the whole dynamic for the CHP and for authorities here, because we're dealing with dozens of people now.
And you wonder if they're thinking, oh, we have strength in numbers, we can certainly get away, but if anything, now the CHP has more motorcycles to follow. All they need to get is one of these 12 or 14 people who are down there on the ground, and then hopefully have them sing and you know, try to get the other people in trouble as well.
Our main character is clearly having the time of his life, showing off with stunts like there's no tomorrow, but he doesn't know yet. Things are about to get a little more interesting.
And now, of course, it's a felony pursuit. You can see them all shaking hands and high-fiving each other right here.
Selfies,
while they
perhaps
stop.
streaming. They're waving to KTLA 5. Look at that.
Or perhaps to the sheriff's helicopter.
Or both.
Yeah,
Or both.
Yeah. She looked right into the camera. This is not something we're used to seeing in a traditional pursuit.
Yep, no kidding. Okay, now it's getting out of hand. Wheelies on a four-wheeler? Seriously? What are we even watching at this point?
Let's see. It looks like CHP unit here.
Yeah.
And the motors, I'm not sure if there's, it looks like,
LAPD?
yeah, they're CHP.
They're CHP as well. Okay, so CHP.
No, they're all CHP.
All CHP. We have the CHP chopper tracking them. That's been going on for some time now. Again, this started at 4:20 here and started with 2 motorcyclists, which has now grown to some almost 20.
CHP officers on motorcycles join the pursuit, but they're clearly not trying to escalate things further. Meanwhile, chaos spreads to regular traffic. One car even crashes after slamming the brakes because of the bikers weaving through. At this point, it's not just funny or crazy, it's something else entirely. And the bikers? They've got a new strategy. They head straight into a restricted area near California airspace, a spot where tracking and chasing them becomes nearly impossible.
Got him. All right, let's pick him up. Up on the sidewalk. He almost fell. Let's see what the officers do.
After a few more minutes of chasing, the biker gang splits up. 3 riders break off in a different direction, including 2 of the main suspects. Then comes another surprisingly smart move. They duck under a freeway overpass, and just like that, they vanish. Ground units ceased the pursuit, but a CHP helicopter continued surveillance. No arrests were reported, and the identities of the riders were not disclosed. Subscribe for more wild police chases like this one.